This is the richest man in India. Mukesh Ambani was born in Yemen in 1957 but grew up in India in a family of merchants. His father, Dhirubhai Ambani, ran a modest factory, Reliance Industries, which traded spices and fabrics between India and Yemen. Initially, it was nothing spectacular, but through hard work, Dhirubhai transformed this small business into a powerful industrial empire. The company boomed, and after 20 years of hard work, Reliance Industries became the first Indian company to be listed on the stock exchange in 1977. After completing their studies, Mukesh and his younger brother Anil joined the family business, bringing two very different styles. Mukesh was discreet and strategic, building on his father's legacy, while Anil was more extravagant, enjoying social events and celebrities. Though their lifestyles differ, the two brothers get along very well. At least that was the case until their father died in 2002. His death was so sudden and unexpected that no clear will was left to determine who would take over the company. Mukesh decided to take over as president. Anil was frustrated and wanted to share the leadership, but Mukesh refused categorically, and the conflict escalated. Engulfed in a power struggle for several years, the two brothers became bitter enemies, to the point that the government got involved. Ultimately, it was their mother who settled the dispute. Mukesh received the oil, gas, and petrochemicals, while Anil kept the telecoms, finance, and electricity. In 2010, the brothers tried to reconcile, but it quickly soured once more. Mukesh dealt his brother a fatal blow by creating a low-cost telecommunications network that disrupted the Indian market. By offering virtually free mobile data, he attracted hundreds of millions of users and drove his own brother into bankruptcy. From there, Mukesh went on to build an unstoppable industrial empire. A leader in refining, he invested heavily in new technologies, distribution, and luxury goods. He partnered with the biggest players, and Facebook, Google, and Microsoft injected billions into his company. Today, Reliance Industries is valued at over $200 billion. And Mukesh and his family are fortunate to enjoy an extraordinary lifestyle. In the heart of Mumbai, the 67-year-old businessman had Antilia built a 27-story house with hanging gardens, a private temple, and 3 helipads at a cost of $1 billion. This wealth draws admiration and controversy in a nation where millions live below the poverty line. But Mukesh Ambani couldn't care less and has decided to show off his wealth even more by becoming the king of extravagant weddings. In 2018, he spent $100 million on his daughter Isha's wedding, with Beyoncé singing for the guests. But it was in 2024 that he broke all records for the wedding of his son Anant. 3 days of celebration, 1,500 VIPs including Mark Zuckerberg, Bill Gates, and the Kardashians. 2,000 dishes were prepared by the best chefs, and to top it all off, Rihanna and Justin Bieber performed on stage. To accommodate his guests, he set up ultra-luxurious tents and provided personal makeup artists and stylists. The multi-day wedding is said to have cost around $600 million. Faced with this extravagance, and to calm criticism from his starving people, Mukesh Ambani decided to organize 52 group weddings for modest couples at the same time, giving them jewelry, money, and provisions for a year. But Mukesh is not just a businessman, he is also very close to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, whom he publicly supports. Before his son's wedding, he even had 14 temples built in Jamnagar, an ultra-symbolic message to win over the Hindu electorate. Finally, like any self-respecting billionaire, he controls a media empire, with 70 television channels reaching hundreds of millions of Indians and often relaying the government's ideas. This media power raises questions about the independence of the press in India.